Welcome you to this session. This is the 11th class of ratio analysis. Today we are going to discuss about profitability ratio. This is an important ratio because it analyzes the profitability position of any business. Now, where do you find profit? Profit you can find it in trading. Trading account will give you the gross profit. P&L account will give you the net profit. Okay, so profit with this trading account and the P&L account, we will analyze what is the profitability position of any business. So profitability ratio, the important ratio that is there in your syllabus are gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, operating ratio, operating profit ratio, return on investment or return on capital employed. So these ratios are there for your syllabus. Now moving in this video, we will be discussing in detail about gross profit ratio and net profit ratio. So what is gross profit ratio? Gross profit ratio. It is nothing but gross profit divided by net sales into 100. Gross profit divided by net sales into 100, which is nothing but your gross profit ratio. This formula you have to understand and keep in mind always. What is net profit ratio? Net profit ratio is nothing but net profit after tax divided by net sales into 100. So net profit after tax divided by net sales into 100, which is nothing but your net profit ratio. This is the basic formula that is given in your textbook. Now we have to understand, to solve problem on these two areas, we need to understand some further more concepts. Okay, so the gross profit that is found can be said as revenue from operation minus cost of revenue from operation. Now what is this? Revenue from operations are nothing but your day-to-day revenue from your business. That is called as, together it is called as sales. Cost of revenue from operation, which is nothing but your cost of goods sold, which is very simple. So net sales minus your cost of goods sold is nothing but your gross profit. This can be represented in other way also. How it can be represented? Your selling price minus your cost price will be your profit. Your selling price minus your cost price is your profit. So this is sales minus cost of goods sold, which is nothing but your gross profit. Okay, it can be represented in various ways. So you need to understand this. Now many students will not understand, will not know what is cost of goods sold. Now cost of goods sold, in textbook formulas you can find cost of goods sold is nothing but opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. Opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock will give you cost of goods sold. But we are not going to mug up this formula. We are going to understand this formula, how we are going to get cost of goods sold, for which you need to understand. I will write down some problems so that you can understand this concept. So now you can see the problem that we are going to discuss to understand the concept of cost of goods sold. Okay. Okay, so cost of goods sold is otherwise called as cost of revenue from operation. So what is given? Opening stock. We are going to prepare, with this we are going to prepare the trading account. Trading account, we have 2 opening stock, 50,000, 2 purchases, 1 lakh, 2 direct expenses, 25,000, by closing stock, 25,000, sales 2 lakhs. There is one more information given, 10,000 units sold at 20 per unit. So 10,000 units are being produced and sold. In our example, let us assume that 10,000 units are being produced and sold. So with this is our debit side, this is our credit side. We are able to understand this. Total of this will be 2,25,000 2,25,000 minus 50,000, 1 lakh and 25,000, which comes to 1,75,000. So to gross profit, what we have found is 50,000. Now this is a simple thing that you'll be able to do, but in order to understand cost of goods sold, you need to understand this. Selling price is 20. We are going to talk per unit. So for 1 unit, selling price is 20. Let us assume that the cost price is 15. Our profit is 5. Selling price is nothing but inclusive of cost price and profit. So selling price minus cost price will be your profit. So for 1 unit it is so. What is for 10,000 units? So 20 into 10,000, 2 lakhs. 15 into 10,000, 1 lakh 50,000. 5 into 10, 50,000. Now this is your gross profit that we have found. What is the cost of sales? Cost of goods sold is nothing but 1,50,000. So from this sales, if we are eliminating profit from the sales, if we are eliminating profit, we will get cost of goods sold. So sales 2 lakhs minus profit 50,000. Our cost of goods sold is 1,50,000. Okay, and one more thing that you need to understand is that whenever cost of goods sold is given, you need to assume that it is cost price. Whenever sales is given, it is at selling price. So this cost of goods sold formula, if we are applying opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock, you will get cost of goods sold. We assumed this formula. Do you remember? Opening stock. What is our opening stock? Opening stock is nothing but 50,000. Purchases 1 lakh. Direct expenses 25,000. Closing stock is 25,000. We are getting what is the cost of goods sold as 1,50,000. Am I right? So 1,50,000 is our cost of goods sold. You'll be able to understand why I have taught you in depth of this concept before moving into gross profit ratio as well as your net profit ratio. Okay, so gross profit ratio is very simple. Gross profit divided by net sales into 100. net profit ratio is equal to net profit after tax divided by net sales. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep practicing this. View this video 1 or 2 times so that you will be able to understand what is cost of goods sold, which is very important, for your conceptual clarity. Thank you, class.